Next, we're going to learn how to insert clip art. To insert clip art, we're simply going to go to the menu Insert, and then we're going to click on Clip Art. Now, our clip art window pane should pop up, and let's say I'm looking for a hospital. I'll simply type it in and then press go. Now you see all of the buildings or that they have will be a hospital. What if I want to look for a basketball? I'll simply type it in and I'll press go. Now, I'm not currently connected to the internet right now, so that might be one reason why I'm not getting a big list of balls or basketball. So I'll just make the search wider for a ball, and we see that a soccer ball and a volleyball has popped up. So let's insert the soccer ball. So I'll just click on it, and now it's here. If I want to move it, I can't for some reason. So if that happens to you, we want to be able to move our picture. So we'll make sure that we click on the picture first, then we'll click on Format, and we'll go over here to Text Wrapping, and we'll say in front of text. There are many ways, if you guys notice, that you could do. It could be in front of text, behind text, tight, square. It's just a matter of looking at the picture to kind of see what or where the picture is going to go as if text were actually here. So now I'm able to move my picture anywhere. And remember, whenever you want to move a picture, you have to have 4 arrowheads. If I want to resize it, I want to have 2 arrowheads. Now, generally, we don't want to just resize by going up and down or just left and right. That is going to have the picture unproportionate. So we want to make sure we resize by using one of the 4 corners. That way it goes up and down and left and right at the same time, just like that. So we want to use one of the 4 corners. Doesn't matter which ones, but our picture stays proportionate. Now we want to insert clip art. Oh, I'm sorry, not insert clip art, but insert word art. So we'll just simply choose one of the word arts that we want to use. We'll use this one, and we'll type our text, and then we'll press OK. Now, one of the newer versions of Microsoft Word, all you have it was different options, but they all are basically the same. Now, since I can't move this itself again, I want to say go to text wrapping, in front of text. Now I'm able to move my word art. If you notice, it's in front of the text. Now I could show you the other options. Now it's behind the text. Okay, so you see how it's going full frontwards, backwards, that sort of thing. So we'll keep it in front, and then we'll move it right below the soccer ball. Next, I would like to insert a text box. So again, I'll go to Insert, and then I'll go to Text Box, and it gives us some options of different text boxes that we can use. But let's learn how to draw our own text box. Now you see a cross. Our mouse has become a cross, and I'll then click and drag to the box I want. And let's just say, I love soccer. Now I could always go home, highlight it, and we could always change the way things appear, the way the font size style is, the font size, that sort of thing. Now, since this is all I have, I probably want to make my text box smaller to fit the actual text box since it has a border around it. And also, I want to probably center it just because. Now, if I want to move it, I can't click inside of the box because that means I'm ready to type. So when you want to move your text box or your word art box, you need to click on the border, get our four head arrow, and then we can move our text box. Or we could also use our arrow keys. That's what I'm doing now. All right, lastly, now say I've just added this tree and say I just want this tree on the right side. I don't really want the rest of this tree. So what you are going to do, you want to crop the picture. Remember that in order for you to do anything to the picture, you have to click on it first and then we'll click on the format menu. Now, all of these options, they give you options to put different types of borders around your picture, which I'm sure you guys can figure out. But we want to crop the picture, so we'll click on crop. And now you see that our our outside border has changed. And this is telling us that we are ready to crop. So you see these 8 different handles. And so what you want to do is put your mouse directly over one of those handles and start moving it to where now we can crop out a part of the pictures that we don't want, and make sure you have to have your mouse directly over whichever part you want to start cropping out from. And then when you're done, you'll simply click off of the picture and voila, I've cropped out my picture. Now I can resize it and make it bigger or whatever the case may be. Put a cute little border around it or whatever. Okay, so that is how we crop out our pictures. We've inserted a text box, inserted word art, and inserted a picture. Now remember, all pictures from the internet, all you have to do is right click on the picture, copy it, and then paste it to Microsoft Word.